Hello and welcome to Pushing Cardboard. We're going to do another unboxing today. This time a little different. I'm not in my usual studio, so I'm trying something a little different. Anyway, we're going to have a look at 1811 Albuera, second edition. This is from Tactical Workshop. This is my first game from them, so I don't really know what to expect. It's come on good recommendation from some friends. And I have to say, I don't know much about the battle either. It's part of the Peninsula campaign, obviously, but yeah, I don't know I don't know much about it. I've just read a little. There was apparently the feint on the right by Goodenough, and then the main thrust by Gerard on the in the center. But well, here's a prettier picture of that. But yeah, I don't. It was apparently a very bloody battle and sort of inconclusive. So anyway, well, I'll find more once I dive into the game. But yeah, let's have a look. So this is the box. As I said, 1811 Albuera from Tactical Workshop. If we take a look on the back, we find that it difficulty gives it a rating of medium to high for difficulty. We'll see. As we go along here, I think we're going to see that. I think it might be closer to the high side, but who knows? Solitaire suitability. It's rated as very high for that. So solo players, players who like to play both sides, probably going to enjoy this game. So let's open the box, get right into it. The first thing we see is the rule book, and we'll take a fairly good look at this. It's a full color rule book, as you can see, nicely laid out, 2-column, easy to read, no problem there. Lots of illustrations, decent sized font, all that sort of stuff. Fair bit of rules, though. You can see here's the sequence of play, fairly straightforward. But this is a pretty chunky rule book, as we'll see. Yeah, like I said, lots of examples of play, but it is a pretty chunky rule book. As you can see, this is a 56-page rule book, and it says this is volume 1 in the fixed bayonet series. So I don't know if they've, like I said, I don't know this company. I don't know if they've come out with other volumes as well. This is obviously a second edition of this game. But yeah, that's the 56 pages. That's just the series rule book. So we're not, when I say medium difficulty, well, it's a pretty chunky rule book. Who knows? Maybe it just plays really smoothly once you get the hang of it. Anyway, up next is the what they call the battle booklet, which is I think we're going to see is basically the scenario booklet, or the book with the special rules for this particular game. It's same nice 2-column full color, and you can see there's a special rules for terrain, or for the units in this particular box. I suppose if they have other games, they might have rules on different forces or whatever. And then we got some special rules, and then it's on to the scenarios. We have a historical scenario and a what if scenario. So I'm not sure what the what ifs are in this particular situation, as I don't know much about this battle. So anyway, it's I always think that interesting. And then this is pretty cool. There's a big chunk of historical notes as well. So lots on different leaders and different units, and then a big references, so a big bibliography at the end. So plenty to see there. Train effects table on the back. So I'm guessing they put it there. I don't know. Maybe we'll see that train effects table will also be on any player aids that are in here. We'll have to see, but it could be that it's just there because it's specific to this particular box rather than to the series as a whole. Here we see the first of the player aids. We've got a melee combat, fire value modifiers, melee special legend, uh, all sorts of stuff there. We flip that over and we see, looks like train effects value modifiers, stacking limits, formation change. There's the sequence of play again, a few other things. And we don't see the actual train effects chart there, so maybe it is just on the back of that one rule book. Then we have a turn. Well, it's a turn track and a bunch of other tracks. There's a cohesion tracks for the French, the Spanish, and the Anglo-Portuguese. Uh, Turn tracks reserve orders. I'm not sure what that means. And some a place to put some of the cards. You'll see later the cards in this game are quite small. They're not full size playing cards. Uh, and then each of the sides has one of these army displays. So we have one for the Anglo-Portuguese, and we flip that over and we see it's got some notes on some of the main leaders. We have another one for the Andalusian army, I guess, as we're going to call that. And we flip that over, and then we see Sou and Girard and some of the big French names. And then we're going to get the same thing for the Spanish here. And again, flip it over, and we'll see some of their the main generals. Don't be fooled. Blake is not an English general. He's a Spanish general. Anyway, those are good looking cards. And then we get to the cards themselves. Now, I should have put my hand in here to let you see these cards are only, it's like a 2 inch by 1 inch, maybe a little bigger than that. Not too much though. They're quite small cards. There's some Allied cards and some French cards, and then special events cards. Here we see the special events. You can see there's kind of random events there. Uh, Momentary break in the weather, clearly stated orders. There are different things that give you little advantages or different disadvantages, I guess. Then the nationality cards are for the leaders. So here we see just a few of the French leaders, and then a few of the Allied leaders there. I think we got the Spanish, British, and maybe that Fonseca, maybe Portuguese, maybe. I'm not sure. Like I said, I don't know. I don't know hardly anything about this battle. But anyway, those are the leader cards. And then we come to the counters. They are there's 4 sheets here. I'll give you a closer look in a bit, but just generally, this is that's the front side. They're very colorful, but they're pre-rounded, so no need to get out your corner clipper on these babies. Here's the back side of that. Here's sheet 2, and so we get into some of the French there, and the back side of those. Just let you see all of these, and then I'll zoom in on one so you can maybe get a little better look. Here's the back side there. Front side, and the back side, and there. Now you can see get a little better look at what these counters are like. Uh, I'm of two minds about these. I sort of enjoy seeing the real detail in the drawings of the different uniforms and whatnot. It's almost like looking at miniatures or something. But man, there is a lot going on in these counters. There are a lot of numbers. Like there's 5 numbers on a lot of these, and as well as color bands and other little notations. So yeah, to my eye, these babies are a little bit on the busy side, but what are you gonna do? That's the way it is. All right, let's take a look at the maps here. First, this is just a section of one of the maps, just to give you a kind of a closer look before we pan out. But to so you can kind of see what the map style is. It's definitely they're not going for a naturalistic style here, but I quite like it. I find it really easy to to see the elevations there. I like the use of the shadows to make everything really clear. I think it looks good. It's mounted maps. It's two mounted maps side by side, and then when you lay them out, it looks like this. So that's obviously Albuera right in the center there. But that's the full map when you get the whole thing laid out. Anyway, that's other than a couple of dice, that's everything that's in the box. I totally look forward to playing this, but I have to say that rule book is a little daunting. So it's going to take me a while before I get to it. But the components look really nice. I really like the look of the cards. The counters are nice and chunky, if maybe a bit busy. And I like this. I like this map board style. So yeah, we'll see how it plays. Anyway, thanks for watching. This has been 1811 Albuera from Tactical Workshop. I'm Grant Lennifer for Pushing Cardboard. We'll see you next time.